What's the hardest life lesson? What's the hardest lesson life has taught? My husband is 10 years older than me. I put my 2 week notice in. I put my 2 week notice in before we even had the food truck.
Hey, my name is DeAndrea. I am an entrepreneur. I'm a wife. I'm a mom. I've learned a lot from both wins and struggles. This is where I'll be coming just to vent. I don't even know the name of it. Maybe on the second one. By the time I do the next one, I'll have a name for whatever this is. These are just ways to get my thoughts out. I have my kids. At some point, you know how that goes. My mic. Better once I put my mic on. It's supposed to eliminate noise. Okay, this is where I come and get all of my thoughts out. I want to be all in my mouth. Space where I'll be just coming and just sharing the lessons I've learned throughout business, marriage, parenting, and just being human. And since my husband passed, I've been looking for something to do with my time. Because normally I would have him to talk to, vent to, talk about my ideas with. But since I no longer have that, I'll be coming here. It's space for me to come, and hopefully if I can help somebody along the way, then a win is a win. My husband is 10 years older than me, so we actually met when I was 19. He was 29. I had 2 kids from a previous relationship. He had 3 kids from his previous marriage. So we came in 5. We ended up having 2 of our own. In 2013, so 11 years ago, we ended up starting our own food truck called 2 for 7 Kids. He was a chef. He was like a head chef and I was an accountant. I just didn't want to go back to work. I was always getting fired. So, yeah, we ended up quitting our job. I quit my job first. I put my 2 week notice in. I put my 2 week notice in before we even had the food truck. He initially put his 2 week notice in like 2 weeks afterwards. What was I saying? I was in there. We started out, the first truck we bought was the empty truck, and we ended up switching, finding another guy that had a truck that was already ready. We ended up swapping the truck out. He got the, throughout the years, we probably bought about 5 or 6 food trucks. Just sell one, go buy a new food truck. We ended up opening our restaurant. We did that for like 4 years. It was okay, but it was a lot of work. I had got to the point where I wasn't feeling it. It was only 2 of us, and then we had the kids working. We didn't have any help, so it was too much. It was too much work, physical. Closing the restaurant down and just basically starting all over, moving the food truck, moving to Las Vegas, bringing the food truck here, starting all over again. It made 2 years that we've been here. I've built businesses, I've raised kids, so I've gained a lot of wisdom. I still have a lot of learning to do. I'm still learning, I'm still growing, and I'm still trying to figure out my life without. The person who has always been here, the person who I have to go and ask opinion, and he makes it make sense. Basically, just sharing real stories, giving back knowledge, answering questions. But I know people in my inbox saying they have questions. I'll be answering questions. Starting here, I have 4 questions that I'll be asking. The first, what inspired you to start this podcast? I kind of already answered. What's the hardest life lesson? What's the hardest lesson life has taught you so far? The hardest lesson. I don't know if it's a lesson, but I do know that every breath is a privilege. How do you balance being a mom, a wife, and an entrepreneur? Right now, I don't know. I'm winging it right now. I may have an answer for that question later on in life, but right now, I don't have an answer to that question. If you could tell your younger self one thing, what would it be? Don't stop dreaming. Yeah, keep dreaming. So I guess I'll edit it, make a cute little video. It's weird. I got to get used to talking to nobody, but talking to somebody, if that makes sense. Thank you for joining me. I'll be a little more organized next time.
If you have any questions that you want me to answer, this is going on YouTube. So just leave your question somewhere, and eventually I'll see it some type of way. So for sure, where this video is going is TBC Solutions LLC TV. Well, no, if you have any questions, send them to tbcsolutions7@gmail.com. This is DeAndrea signing off, I guess. I'm trying to figure it out. I got a nail appointment. I could have got my nails done before I did this, but hey, this idea came to me about 30 minutes ago. I'm just gonna start talking and see where this leads to. We'll see. I edit it and put it together and see how much rambling I be doing.